you to those who are still subscribing to this channel. Very excited because we've got this amazing kit that the MLS, as always, makes some of the greatest kits when it comes to either a whole entire round dedicated to a special warm-up kit or the all-star kit, or even this just excellence by Adidas. I've got a little care package here that features some of the new retro designs that Adidas and the MLS clubs put together. But my ultimate all-time kit, apart from Inter Milan or United, my one kit that I've always wanted, doesn't matter what year, but anything from the 90s by Kansas City. The Wizards were a club that really got me on the kit scene when I was younger. I loved the colors they used, but it was more the designs and the elements of the shirts that they had over time. But to reimagine what the MLS was, I think the 90s was the peak. I remember playing a lot of FIFA as a kid, and very early, like 98, 99, and I remember the MLS logo, it stood out to me. And as a creative person, MLS always had the most beautiful aesthetic, similar to the Barclays Premier League or the Coca-Cola Championship as it was known back then. But for me, the Wizards, their logo, everything about this kit was beautiful. Like I said, inspired by the early 90s designs, this kit itself for me is the one that brought me over this entire release by Adidas. A lot of these kits are available at Ultra, so if you are after them still in Australia, you can purchase them there. It is a great summer kit, and as I would say, a brat summer kit. So if you are after anything this summer, that is one choice. Or if we go into our little goodie bag by Ultra Football, amazing sponsors and supporters of this channel, so shout out to them. Another kit that you can get very inspired by is this, and I'm just going off the top of my head now, but it's between 93 and 96, but yeah, Galaxy have had some amazing jerseys over the time. Whether you're inspired by the late Beckham era or the early times that the club had its peak beautiful colorways of kits, this is an ultimate kit for me. I think the Galaxy are a club that epitomizes or aesthetically describes what the MLS is. Yes, there's a lot of rivalry there and a lot of fans, and the US football culture are against it in many ways, but I think the Galaxy do have that, I would say, ego about it, that they can own that beautiful. And I think Marco Royce there now, and our favorite between my little circle of friends, Uri Puig, who is just an outstanding footballer for me, but I wish he knew how to dress a bit better. This shirt just has that beautiful colorway. I do love the subtle red detail, and the three stripes look amazing on this. And I have to say one more thing about these shirts: the quality of manufacturing by Adidas that have done to this actually proves to me that they are pushing the game compared to Nike. And I have spoken to a lot of people where Nike is very spending their time on the sort of technology, but for me, Adidas have really pushed the game in the design, and I think implementing that design to the quality of the shirt, they've done an amazing job to that. So definitely another shirt that you should add to your collection. This one I'm not very inspired by, but of course, everyone's going to talk about Leo Messi. This one here, I'm not too sure about it. I know it's inspired by the Miami Dolphins, but there's not much history behind this club, so I don't know why it was added. We all know why. They need to make money, so yes, make a Messi shirt. Great shirt in the sense of like color. I think, for a summer kit or even a winter kit, maybe you can wear it with a white hoodie or a white long sleeve turtleneck under. Again, it's a nice shirt. I do love the block numbering. It's a retro, similar to what you would see at Borussia Dortmund in the current stages. But again, a nice subtle detail here for the texture by Adidas. And yeah, overall great quality. Miami, if you want to buy a shirt by them, who knows what the resale price will be like in the future. I would say it's going to be similar to what PSG situation is right now, where everyone's gone and no one wants to buy their shirts. So if you want into Miami shirts, buy them while ways there. Otherwise, they're going to be valueless. This one here, the Crimson Victory. This one's great. I actually have it's my two favorite clubs. It's United, Inter Milan. I grew up with those two teams, family or my own choice, but I've always fallen in love with Portland. Portland, the city itself, more because that's where Nike originates. I love the story. Shoe Dog's a great book if you want to read it. But I think for me, Portland has the epitome of where I've always wanted to live, because there's so much about it. But yeah, Timberwolves and the Trailblazers are my two teams in the US. whether it's NBA or MLS. I don't really have a baseball team, a hockey team, but the two sports that I love, I've chosen. And yeah, this is a great kit. I love that collar. I would love to have seen that used a lot more in the Premier League. I think the United shirt from this season would have benefited in that. The two colorways are great in the sense of using the green and the gold for the original Timbers colors. But yeah, this little sponsor here, great use of just color blocking with the Crimson Victory color as they sponsor it, but as they mentioned the color name of it. And yeah, look, the Pantone of this is perfect. I do love the stitching in these shirts. And one more thing I would say about this release is that they have really attracted the right market, and they've done well. I think from the last research that I've read is that they've sold pretty much a lot of the units, and I think Adidas is looking to do a lot more in that game. So hopefully this was the first release. I would love to see a lot more. I would love to see a Metro Stars. I would love to see them going to Tampa Bay Mutiny. There's so many MLS entities there that they can play with, but I think the best thing about the US, MLS, Adidas, anything to do with the US football, there's a World Cup there, a couple of months, years. It's going to go very fast, so who knows what we're going to see. I do have a feeling that Nike is going to do their best to push the boundaries for the US women's and men's national team jerseys. I would love to see them to, get inspiration from the iconic denim stars, but with rumors now that Brazil is looking to go to Adidas, and Germany recently going over to Nike, there's a lot of movement. Who knows what's going to happen in that game? The US is a big market, so whoever has control of the MLS or even the national team, there's a lot of money there. So yeah, as always, like I say, this channel is supported by the beautiful and amazing people at Ultra Football. So if you're after any of these shirts or any other shirt that I mentioned is from that store, check them out online. Or if you're in Melbourne, Sydney, go to their stores. But as always, stay safe, stay away from stupid people, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.